welcome to. Well, it's not even a preview anymore. I went into auto mode and was like, "See, season 3, game week 39 preview." Yeah, welcome to the end of season stream. With myself, Rob, or FPL Panda, and yeah, think for the first time we were just discussing when was the last time we've been on, Chris, together, but it must be a while.
Yeah, I think because I've got like a list of all the every time somebody new goes on stream, I create a new graphic with their name right here. And the
Yeah.
last one I had was 3 of us, me, you, and Craig. So I'm not sure if that was for like one of the like A to L team previews at the start of the year, but
That would be a yeah, because we didn't have. Did we ever have a third person on for? I think the like game week previews we always did it just 2 people, stick it with 2 people because we wanted to keep them sort of quick and snappy, didn't we? That must have been a
yeah,
season preview.
I think so. I think so. And then until your laptop, your work laptop, whatever, is completely
Yeah.
decided to no, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to do this
Yeah,
anymore. So you've had to do it on your own.
yeah, and yeah, I haven't been on a stream with anyone for a few weeks.
I haven't spoken to anybody. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we haven't spoken to each other at all since before the season started, have we? We just got on with our thing and hoped that the other person did what they needed to do.
literally, literally, that's been it. Yeah, there's not been any. We don't have weekly conference calls. We just go. I just say, Rob, commentary's ready.
Oh, don't even say anything back. I just,
No, you don't.
just get a thumbs up gif emoji.
Just emoji, just done. Yeah. Whitebeard, yeah, we got the screenshots uploaded. Great. He does his bit. Yeah, I don't even. He sometimes tells us when he's done it, hasn't he? Otherwise, it's just a well-oiled machine, mate. Essentially, that's
Yeah,
how we run it.
I mean, it's had to be like, I think in the first sort of couple of seasons, where there was sort of 8 to 10 people all doing very small bits each, and it kind of just all flowed through quite nicely. We kind of, to make sure that we could produce everything on a weekly basis, yeah, it had to be well oiled, and I think yeah, we just kind of just trusted each other that what would need to be done would get done. There was a couple of hairy moments, I think, with scraping all the data, and we had to do it manually. Two, was it 1 or 2 weeks? We had to do it manually,
But
which was
some of the double game weeks get a bit it gets a bit funny, doesn't it? With the
yeah,
passing, something like
yeah.
that.
It will take them still, but it then puts them in the wrong place and gives them like the wrong codes and stuff. So then the website can't read it. So yeah,
All the fun and
it's
games goes on behind the scenes, eh? But no,
yeah,
I think it's been good. Like the fact that, like you say, we've gone from seasons where we've had 8, 9. I think we had 12, 13 people last year. Obviously alternating on comms and things like that. But yeah, yeah. How we've managed to get through 38 game weeks is yeah. But no, it's been a good. It's been good. It's been a really good season.
it's been good fun. Yeah, yeah, exciting at times. Not so much in the overall league. It's probably been quite dull since Luke took the top spot. Congratulations
But
again, Luke, by the way.
yeah,
But
congrats.
yeah,
It's been boring since what game week 1 when he reached.
I think it took him for like I think it was game week 4. He hit top spot and then just pulled away from everyone instantly. I think he had a big return from someone that no one owned, and then that was it. But then yeah, it's just been the most. It's like been a fight for second place, and even that um, kind of finished about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Um, but the second half league was well thought out up until around game week 36. I think Deeney 111. Congratulations to you, Stephen. Um, you yeah, I think that was game week 36. He just pulled away and managed to put a nice gap. But then in game week 38, Mr. Ruff played one of his final chips and didn't quite manage to claw it back enough. I think it was about 15 points between them in the end. But I know that there was plenty of mini leagues that went down to the wire, and even our zombie league, you ran away with it in the end, didn't you? I haven't,
Oh.
I didn't do an announcement tweet for the zombie league, funnily
No,
enough.
I noticed that. Well, it's fine. It's fine. We can just do it here. I can just do it live. I'll just bring it up. I can just bring it up.
Yeah,
That's
you won,
okay.
mate. Congratulations,
Sick. Thanks,
congratulations.
Rob. Thanks, Rob.
I got ruined by injuries and ridiculous transfers.
I mean, I mean, yeah. I mean, so you lost Carboni, didn't you, early on?
Yeah,
I
that
lost.
was the big one because
Yeah.
in all the Sims he was really yeah, he was really good in all the Sims. So I went, yeah, we'll go for that. And then he moved, and I think there was like, because I thought about it beforehand, and I think out of the 20 odd Sims we'd run, I think there was like 2 or 3 occasions where he didn't appear in any of the data, so he would have moved.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, 2 or 3 times out of 20. Yeah, I'll take one of the other 17 times, please. And yeah, just didn't happen. Is
There you
that
go.
your?
This is you. This is you.
Oh, it's my team.
This is
Yeah,
you.
Crouch was that was yeah,
Unfortunate.
unfortunate.
But we've
Especially as my emergency captain as well through the
yeah,
season.
that's true. I mean, but we were seeing it, weren't we, in the pricing sims? There was set that there was at least 2 sims, I think, where he'd scored over 20 goals.
He was
So
top scorer. I think he won Golden Boot a couple of times.
that's yeah.
Like
It's just so
it was.
we just had an unfortunate sim with that. But yeah, he could have
I
gone
mean, I
off.
mean, all the other times it was Van Nistelrooy that won the Golden Boot. Yeah, and Kevin Phillips ended up running away with it. Lost count of number of hat tricks he banged in this season. I think it was 4, maybe 5 over the course of the season. Like incredible season for Phillips.
Yeah, it
But
felt
yeah, and
like that.
then I left Rufus, didn't I? That was the instant. The moment I locked it in, I was like, oh, I've fucked up there. I left him third bench, so there was weeks that didn't get him come on.
Well, actually, second place. Because Tom Whitebeard had a good. I still love this, and I said it to to Jules last week that Dennis Byrne has only started the last 2 games, and he's returned in the last 2. And I had to go back. I had to go. I went back for his game weeks to go. Now he's just transferred him in. Surely,
Yeah, he's
just for
just moved
shits.
him in.
No, he's 4.5 fodder since the start of the season. So yeah, incredible. But yeah, that's good. And then yeah, I would say I was just helped with the front 3 really. That was just it. But also
677th as well. That's not bad for a zombie team. And maybe run a real deal. Ran a zombie league, which is probably more accurate than the one that was run by someone on the actual website.
yeah, I saw that.
Because there's loads of people that I saw transfers happening and chips being used and all sorts. But I know Real Deal ran a zombie league, which he did all through spreadsheets because they gave him a hand with that at the start of the season. And yeah, I have to see. He'll have to let us know who won it and how many points they got, and then we can work out sort of roughly where their OR is. I think I might have put your you, me, and Tom's zombie teams into it automatically to like test
I,
all the scoring and
okay.
everything.
Nice.
So
I didn't get in the top 5 anyway.
see.
So there was some good dead teams out there, which of course Luke won the dead team league as well. It's too
Yeah,
too good at this game. But no,
the guy's just ridiculous.
but no.
Yeah, he'll have to come back and if his season 4 went ahead, he'd have to come back and run it just to give everyone else a chance again.
Yeah. Dead teams only.
He can play every other year.
Absolutely cool. Yeah. So yeah. Hey everyone in the chat. Loads of people already. Good to see you all. Panda's got a gashed gash. Not sure about that one.
Got a gashed gash.
Gash. What's that from? But yeah, good to see. Oh, David H. Have we missed any injury news? Oh, that might be what gash is related to. Sorry, we're not very good at this. I'm not very good at this. You host a podcast. I don't do the try. But no.
No, I don't think there was. I haven't even. I haven't even looked at like once we sort of finished preparing game week 38. I didn't even look at the sim after that. I was just like, I'm going to take advantage of not having to sit there for an hour and a half and go through every single team and check all the injuries and everything.
Yeah,
Especially
that's
after last week, because the amount of players with low condition, it took like twice as long to sort it all out.
well, everyone was sat on 99% as well, randomly. Like, no one was at
Yeah,
nobody in the sim was at 100%.
yeah, yeah. I think it was because it was the night before, so they
But
obviously train that day, and then overnight they then go to 100%.
fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it was like it was at least sort of 10 players a team were on like 89, well 90% and below. Yeah, so it just took fucking ages.
Yeah. So
Um,
I mean, what it does mean is that we don't necessarily, obviously, don't need to do any of that. So let's just check out what
have
we've
a,
got going. We
yeah,
are on the eve of the Champions League final, which we're going to watch. See if United can take a
reach the promised land.
indeed. So yeah, we'll look at the two look at the two squads as we go through that. So that'd be good. We've then got Euro. Whoops, we got Euro 2004 kicking off, which is going to be on Saturday, 5th of June. So we're going to go through all of that.
Should we have a quick flick through of the tables now, just to see who's
Groups.
in there?
Yeah. Should we just quickly do the Prem stuff, and then
Yeah,
we'll dive over to the Euros. So yeah, obviously United champions. Again. Sorry. So this was the Invincible season, wasn't it? 0304.
yeah. Is this
No such thing.
98, 99, 99, 2000, 2000, 2001, 01, 02,
Yep.
03, 04,
Yep.
5 Premier League titles in a row. Unbelievable.
Yep. Yeah, O'Leary's carried on the good work, of course. Good man. And then yeah, it did go down to the last game of the season, albeit it didn't really matter what happened between Tottenham and Leicester, because
The rest of them are all shit.
Commentary lost. Watford did fight. Norwich didn't fight. And yeah, that was just We've
I think
been
it was
waiting.
quite apt. We saw like our first massive away win.
Well, it's when it came.
Set a 7-0.
It was when we came up, and it's obviously the way when we do the Sims that you obviously the first thing you do is you go back and look through the scores, and you think that okay, we're going to hit the Sim, run the Sim, and there's going to be 19 goals, and it's just going to be like a dead rubber in the last week. But no, to see a 7-0 in there was mad.
Yeah. It's just absolutely just a number of goals. It was just an insane. It was an insane week to sign off on, basically. Yeah. How many goals? What was the record, Chris?
39.
I know you know. No, the previous record.
42.
42.
42.
I was watching along on Thursday, and I know that there was a comment made about the amount of times that you get asked what the record is.
Basically.
And that was in season 1.
Sorry, still dealing with this whatever chest infection I've had for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Yeah, I think it was in season 1. I think 39 is the most we've had this season though.
Yeah, yeah, it has been considerably more low scoring, but we were going to expect that anyway. Not massively, but just a slight drop off. There was a lot more clean sheets, and that we saw like Bradford at the start of the season, just picking up clean sheets every week at home. But yeah, mad number of goals.
Yeah, crazy. And I was going to say, Craig was just saying on the 7-0. I was upset that John Terry didn't get any bonus points with a 9.
With a 9 as well.
Yeah, it must be the only game of the season where 9 average rate got no bonus.
Johnston and Christensen all getting 2 bonus points. With only 2 bonus points with their 10s.
I mean, just clinical, but you see how many games with 15 shots and 12 on target finish
1-0,
2-1, or yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and a haul for the other keeper.
Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna read this out. So yeah, Giles running a quick sweepstake for Euro 2004. Post a yes in the chat, and the first 16 yeses will be assigned a team based on the order they come in. Go. I mean, do we get a chance this?
Yeah,
Because we're not.
well, I think, well, we're automatically a yes and a yes,
Yes, we are. Yes and
surely.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
Let
like
us know
fifth.
who we've got
Yeah,
before
fifth
we
and
get
sixth
round
in it.
to
Yeah. So we'll carry
giving
on
it.
with this before we go on the Euro stuff. But no, good shout, David. Cool. Okay. So what else we got? Oh yeah, the other thing was Villa. Villa hitting the Champions League qualifying.
Yes.
Does that be good fun?
So yeah, they'll start their season a week earlier and um, yeah, have to qualify for. I think it'll be the fourth qualifying round they'll go into in the Champions League.
Yeah. Who got it last year?
Um,
Who came fourth last year?
Middlesbrough, Middlesbrough,
Middlesbrough. No, that's definitely Arsenal. That's Middlesbrough. Qualifying three. Third qualifying phase.
third qualifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So that was.
oh, I saw Chelsea in there as well. So must be in that
Uh,
third qualify. So it must be third and fourth qualifier. If you scroll down, just saw Chelsea. Yeah,
oh
uh,
yeah. Here.
yeah.
Hmm.
So it must be first and second automatically qualify, and third and fourth have to uh, go through
Strange.
the playoffs.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Cool.
because
Not
it
that.
caused the blanks, didn't it, in game week 1?
Cool. That's
No,
not
game
that.
week 2. Game
Not.
week 2
Yeah.
blanks.
Not that it matters too much because we. I think we've. I'm not sure we've really officially sort of said it, but yeah. I guess what we're gonna. The aim, kind of the aim always was that this was going to be the last season in this sim. So regardless of whether season 4 happens, and that is still those discussions are a long way away. We've just finished. We've just finished. We need a rest. But yeah, there's a few obviously issues like the positioning bug in the game, so goals will dry up naturally the more we go on. So should there be a season 4, it will be in a new sim, whatever that looks like. So we are sunsetting this one. And yeah, we've got a few things that we were going to do with it as we kind of wrap it up, I guess, aren't we?
Yep. Yeah, we're going to leave it to run for however long I feel like leaving it to run. And yeah, over the next sort of few weeks, yeah, we'll tweet it out as some content from the official account. Just show you Barry Sparrow winning the Ballon d'Or, Greg Warren lifting the World Cup for England twice, 2014, 2018. He'll do it. Yeah, and yeah, just see what happens in the sim. And then we'll also be able to see how the goals do dry up, and we'll end up with like who did I read? I think it was like Inter or AC back in like the mid 90s, won Serie A, but scoring like 46 goals, something ridiculous. We'll have like a situation like that.
Which is yeah, what
Um,
Newcastle scored in 14.
yeah.
Madness.
So yeah, we'd have a situation like that. But yeah, thought it would be quite nice just to see what happens to all of these greats
Household
and
names we know and love.
does
This is it.
Steve Staunton ever leave Butlins and take up a managerial role?
Perlo's
We
beard.
shall see.
Perlo's beard. The tiresome Sparrow v Messi debates.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Anyway, I didn't say anyway. Cheers, Rob. Good season.
Cheers. Yeah,
We haven't
cheers.
done that. Cheers. And to everyone else, everyone in the chat joining us, cheers. Hope you've got one in your hand. This is one of my first after a course of antibiotics, so
Oh,
cheers. Okay, so movers and shakers. We have got a playoff final actually. When's this? It's in a
that'll
few
be the
days.
weekend after. Yeah. So
It's in a few
Wolves
days.
v
So,
West Ham. West Ham with the opportunity to return to the Premier League.
who have they got? Who have they got in their team now? Karate Grabby,
Yeah, he's
season 1 legend. He's there. He's done all right. 17 and 30. Kevin Gannon, 15 and 43. So otherwise, DeCanio's still rocking about. Who else? Mark
Draper,
Draper.
Gavin McCann's there.
David
Izzy
May
Uriek,
plying his
David
trade.
May.
Warren Cummings. You said that because he was at Bournemouth, yeah. Eric Penn, he was there in the first one, wasn't he? So yeah, well done. Let's see who does well. But otherwise, yeah, Millwall and Sheffield United.
Back up again. So yeah, Millwall yo-yoed, haven't they?
They have indeed.
They came up for season 2, got relegated, and then back up again.
Louis Zahar, we were really robbed of him, weren't we? He has such a shit season
He
one.
wasn't. Yeah, didn't he? He got injured as well, didn't he, in season 1?
Yeah,
It's
3
probably
goals.
one of the reasons Fulham went down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he only played 17 times, started 17 games, must have got injured.
But yeah, 28 in a. Where did they come? Where did they finish? Oh, Fulham. Oh wow.
Struggling Charlton.
Scored nearly. He scored nearly half of their goals.
It's because he shouldn't be playing there. Should be in the Premier League. Charlton just about avoid.
Don't talk to me.
Relegation.
Just big on Greg Warren's career. But Sheffield United coming up, so they got likes of Rosinsky, Kenny Miller. Yeah, that's Paul Devlin. 24 assists from the Division 1. It'd be 10 million next year.
Yeah. Depends who's pricing him.
True.
If it's me, it's 12.
This is true.
Kopka. Think Kopka. Oh no, I'm thinking a different Kopka. I'm thinking the Kopka that played in goal for Germany in Euro '96. I was thinking, didn't Kopka play against England? And yeah, he was a goalkeeper, not a defensive midfielder. Casey Keller in goal.
Keller, yeah. Some good names in here.
Is that Paul Merson?
Where am I looking? Yeah. Started most of the games as well. Good on him. Good on you, Paul. Yeah, interesting. Jags starting his career. Yeah, interesting. Cool. And then yeah, Wolves West Ham. So yeah, Craig saying surely Wolves won't lose the playoff final for the second year running. We shall see. We shall find out. Yeah, Benno was upset, gutted that Stoke finished 2 points. I think they won their last game as well. Yeah, nothing they could do. At the other end, yeah, Stockport, Port Vale, and Peterborough.
Posh go down.
Although
they've been consigned to relegation for a while, 15 points off safety.
Yeah, 93 goals conceded.
Only 8 wins in 46.
That's not good, is it? As for Charlton, Greg Warren has still only started 3 games this season. Look at them stats. Still only 17. Just want him, don't you? You'd want to be interested to see who you think his regen was. I guess
it's because of Bartlett. I'm guessing it's because Bartlett and Yule still turning out for. Oh no, Jason Yule is English. Bartlett's still playing for South Africa, so that will obviously affect it, his reputation. So he'll be classed as more important, I'm guessing, than Warren.
Wilcox is off to Walsall. Bless him. But look, there's a lot
along with everyone else.
Yeah, look at them. Everyone's miserable. Hopes the club can hang on to Wayne Quinn. Great. He's all right. Quick. Cool. So yeah, we will keep an eye on how Greg Warren's career goes, unless he disappears. Pep's asking about how did Brighton do. We'll come on to that. Playoff final. Ooh.
Bristol City, the derby. City versus Rovers.
Martin will be there. Martin will definitely be there. Good work.
He's cancelling his trip to Mexico now just to make sure he's at that playoff final.
QPR, Blackpool. What we got? I can buy these at Forest. Another disappointing season for the tricky trees. Still languishing in the second division. How did we do? Oh, look at that dogfight on the last day of the season, and our second stint in charge of Brighton has ended in relegation. We had a good run. Yeah. 2.5 years of holiday.
Yeah. Where's Oh no, it must be even lower.
Who's that?
Walsall.
Also, oh, is this?
Yeah, they must be third division. That everyone's like transferred to. Northampton v Oxford in the third division playoff final.
Keep an eye on these. Bournemouth just missed out. Halifax,
Halifax,
Lincoln.
Lincoln, Hartlepool. Oh, Jeff Sterling will be happy.
Ooh.
Hartlepool.
Oh no, so there must
York.
be. I think they're in Divi 1. Also in Divi 1. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There
Indeed.
they are. Yeah, because they've got everyone. They signed so many players this season.
Um, who's asking? Oh, Andrew saying Makuku get any games? Got 2, 14 off the bench.
Goal and 2 assists. These managers don't know what they're doing, do they?
Really don't. Who's coming up? Leon Cornwall, Lucas Cornwall. Oh, he was terrible. He starts out at Fulham, I think. Yeah. Oh, he's dreadful. Can't be playing him.
Valakari, Falaraki.
I mean, he's all right. We don't mind.
Season 1 legend. Old Simo.
We don't mind. All right. Cool. So that's our leagues. Quickly go back to us. Super Kevin Phillips, 27 goals. Yeah, it's quite interesting just in terms of pens, like the ones you'd imagine. Shearer, Hart, Hippier. Yes, just I think we had 3 missed penalties all season. Yeah, Rufus, Shearer, and Hippier. I'm sure we had a
Yeah.
Slakovic one. We always have a Slakovic one. I think it's because he never scored one. I think he missed the
So
only
he
one he
doesn't
took.
get on there. Yeah.
Yeah, so we had 4 missed penalties all season, which I think is crazy.
That was when he was still at Spurs, wasn't it? When Rebrov and it's just before he left. I'm
Yeah,
sure it
double that.
was.
Hendry and then Zenden with 4 assists on the last day of the season, sneaking up. Svensson held that, I think, on the last day, didn't it? I thought he was at the top. He was, because Hendry got 3 assists, Zenden got 4
Yeah.
on the last day of the season, which is mad. Feel like Veron. I say he made team of the season, didn't he?
Yeah.
In
He was
midfield.
just steadily just like it was like no hauls. I don't think we ever saw him even in a team of the week, but he just
Haven't
ticked
he?
along. I mean, he wasn't playing like what do we price him at 12 mil, 11 mil. It was probably more of
11
a
and a half.
9.5, a 10 mil.
Yeah, imagine if we
Um,
priced Veron at 9 at the start of the season,
oh,
though.
he would have been owned by everyone at the beginning of the season.
And same as Janssen, funnily enough. I reckon if we put Janssen down that, even as a
Mm.
midfielder, but he had one of the goes down as one of the worst seasons. Yellow cards. Interestingly, Danny Griffin got 10 of those in his first 11 games, I think, and he's just a good boy.
Yeah,
He's just a good
he took
boy.
he dealt with that second suspension and went, no, I've learnt my lesson.
A lesson. What from
Could have learnt
from
after
this
the
one?
first. Yeah,
That was a good start. Good start to their season. It's where it all went wrong.
he spent like most of the first half of the season suspended. To be fair,
Yeah.
I'm
So he
sure
got
he got
Yeah, because he got booked in the so in his second game he's had 3 yellow cards, 4
he
yellow
got booked
cards.
there.
His suspension's
Then he
kicked
was
in.
suspended.
Then he
Yeah.
comes back, keeps it clean, gets booked, gets booked. Then he
Almost,
starts to clean up his
starts to,
act.
yeah. Oh, 'cause he was the first player to like get the sort of the blue flag on the website of like upcoming suspension, waiting for that extra the fifth yellow card to come in, and it took forever for it to come in,
Good, po-
but it did eventually.
good point by Pep Talk. Yeah, Poyet, he was only on the pitch for 15 games total, had 8 yellow cards. Well done, Gus. Good stuff.
Interested to see how I'll be able to bring it up. How many minutes did Poyet play?
A yellow
And
card.
then work at yellow cards per minute. Or yeah, uh, you carry on, and I'll
Yeah, no, it's all good. Lots of yeah, lots of keeper red cards. So yeah, Yusuf, Bartes, Elthropoulos, Heedman, all with 2 reds. No one with more than that. Sounds about right. Oh, Kevin Phillips, 11 man of the matches. Just an absolute talisman, isn't he? I think those last 2, yeah, every single season he's done 26 goals season 1, 28 season 2, 27 season 3. Ridiculous. We
So,
didn't even consider him.
Gus Poyet, a yellow card every 120 minutes of football. He did play. He played 970 odd, 962 minutes this season. But yeah, an insane amount of yellow cards.
just wears the heart on his sleeve, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And
To be fair, if I was playing in that Spurs team for most of the season, I think I'd have got booked a few times just out of frustration.
triple season. Yeah, some interesting pieces from man of the match. I'd say Rude. Not his still 19 for the season and 9 assists as well to go with that. Still had a good season. Yeah, Rickard, one shot, all the names. Nedved did well when he played. Imagine if he'd started all 38. And Peter Atherton, only 5.
He
Felt
he
like
was
about
probably
50.
he was that sort of breakthrough kind of player this season, even though he's 34.
34,
Like
younger, up and coming.
he's had a breakthrough season. He was a good fantasy asset this season.
Mm.
Decent value at 5 million.
Yeah, but I mean, we
Yeah,
didn't
it was
set.
really good.
We certainly didn't see this sort of performance
No,
really out of
there
him,
was
did
there
we?
was I mean there was a lot we a lot we saw in our pricing sims
Yeah.
that we weren't we like that just didn't happen.
Oh yeah,
Well, we've already spoken about Peter Crouch, but
we have. But yeah, no, we were saying with I think we were saying on the stream, yeah, things like Phillips. We'd seen go to Leeds, Arsenal. There's one other, wasn't there, that we'd seen him
Man
go to?
United. It was Man United because it was him and Van Nistelrooy up front, and it was like, imagine that. That
Well,
would have just been.
well, his
They'd already
returns
won the
dropped.
league.
His returns dropped off, though. I think what we saw, I certainly saw it, especially
Because
when
he
he
was
went to
playing as
Leeds.
like a second striker behind, like at Leeds behind. He's playing as a second striker with Viduka. At Man United, he's playing with Van Nistelrooy, who's always going to be the main men.
Yeah, Arsenal behind
So
Henry, so yeah, he's always going to be that second man. Whereas, yeah, better asset, obviously at Sunderland. Anything, anything interesting?
pass
Not really.
completion. Players that we fancy, Sky Fantasy
Yep. Chris Perry
options.
had to do a lot of tackling.
4.9 tackles a game. It's not bad.
Marchant, he's quite young, isn't he? Yeah, because he was a couple of times he was there as young player of the year. We'll have a look at those in a minute. But yeah, Etherington, he was good. Yeah, I always felt when he was playing he'd do well. But yeah, 3.8 per game actually. That's a lot. He might have. No, it doesn't necessarily have. He's got 20 dribbling, so it might be one of those where he's actually higher than that. Shots on target, well on Sammy.
I think all of it. I would be able to tell you how many actual shots he took. Whereas Hoopier, I think it didn't. He did. Is it 5 penalties he took, or 6
7
penalties this season?
7 pens, 6 scored.
He's had 12 shots, so half of his shots this season, more or less, were penalties anyway. Yeah, 12 shots, 12 on target.
Yes.
No defenders can get near that.
Rico, 86. How many shots did Rico have in the end? Felt like he might have had a few.
Tariq, what price is he? He was quite cheap, wasn't he? He was
5?
only 5 million. 5 million?
What were we thinking?
Yeah. He gets quite close to Hoopier. 22 shots, 19 on target.
5 million. What are we doing?
86.4%. Yeah,
And so, and then yeah, Rude still
standard.
standard indeed.
It didn't feel like that. That was the thing. It wasn't every home game he wasn't picking up free bonus. Um, which we'd seen, but he was still picking up some bonus every week. He was like getting at least 8 every week.
Yeah.
We just didn't see as many sort of 10 out of 10 weeks from him.
You know, Ugo's come back, done well. Might have expected maybe a little bit more attacking wise, but actually, it's fine. It's fine. Cool. Referee stats. God, yeah, Steve Link. So this guy was the one who started dishing them out at Newcastle at the start of the season.
Yeah. So officially, because in just the league, 25 games he took charge in the league, 11 reds and 82 yellows. Yeah. He was. Oh no, Mike Riley is the only other one to take charge of 25 games, and he only gave out 2 reds and 55 yellows. You're right.
God.
Uriah Rennie, who was like second in the sort of strictness table, 16 games, 5 reds and 54 yellows. So Steveling was just miles ahead. In that week that Danny Griffin, the first week, he took charge of 2 games and gave out 2 red cards, and then a
Well,
shit ton of yellows.
just put a stamp on the game, didn't he?
Yeah,
Made
just
it
came out
all
of
about him.
nowhere and
Made it all about him.
ridiculous. He didn't take charge of many games in the middle of the season. I think they sent him back for another referees course.
Yeah.
Or some just anger management.
Yeah, I would have done that. Team of the week. Yeah, I think there's some obvious ones. Zenden up front. Interesting choice. Kevin Phillips on the bench. I mean, 4 assists from right wing. Stick him up front. See what happens.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that mindset. General manager of the month. Oh God. So he won it in April. So we haven't got to May yet. We'll skip through a little bit and do that. Henri. Okay.
What did he do in April? Is that when he actually showed up? Or did he play 90 minutes in all the games that month?
Scored 1. Didn't play.
Did he play 1, score 1? So they played 2, scored 1.
Scored 3. 3 goals in April. Didn't play 2 games.
So 3. Oh, he scored 3 in 3. So yeah. So
there you go. Young player of the month. Yeah, Jonathan Black came on, started doing some.
He appeared out of nowhere.
He did. Scored in his debut, and that was about it. Ashington was good. He just seemed to be marauding forward from. Will be plying his trade in Division 1 next season. This is still last year, so yeah, we'll move on.
They haven't done the end of season awards yet.
They have done.
Oh, they've done that. I think we saw this because a couple of weeks ago, because Atherton, centre mid was interesting.
No,
they didn't have anywhere to put him.
No Phillips.
Nowhere to put him. Yeah, no, and Phillips on the bench.
Trico left
top
mid.
Scorer.
Love that.
I don't know how Shay Given gets in goal when you've got like the likes of Robinson and Barthez keeping clean sheets for fun all season.
What a joke! Even Kirkland, I think, gets in above. Surely.
I suppose it's probably judged on like saves made or something like that.
Who knows?
He might have made a lot of saves because you can imagine that the likes of Barthez, Kudachini, Robinson probably didn't have to make many saves because of the defences in front of them, whilst Newcastle's defence are awful in this. So that might be why.
Indeed. Right, shall we? Let's do the Champions League final. Should we get a guest on?
Yeah, let's get a guest in.
Let's get a guest in. Right. You carry on. I don't know.
I'll carry on. Let's have a look through the chat. just whilst you're doing that. Squad sweepstake. Player final. Yeah, it hasn't happened yet. Oh, Veron was just a troll. Got his hauls in unexpected games. Gus Poirier's 8 bookings. There's an idea for season 4 Sky FF rules. No. No. I mean, imagine like having to process scores like for game days rather than a game week. It would just take so long.
Yeah, I mean, tell the gaffer guys to set up their reconfigure their website to do passing tiers. It would be great. Don't get me wrong. I think.
Oh yeah. I toyed with the idea of like at the start of the season of like seeing if I could just make it up and then just run it like with a few people through spreadsheets, and then I realised, wait a minute, I'm not going to have time to maintain it, let alone build it. Let's just concentrate on what we have at the job at hand for now.
Mental. Cool. Right. So, condition-wise for the Champions League final, bit of low condition. Possibly no Roy Keane, no Giggs, no Roque Jr. So this might be.
They'll start. Surely they'll start.
You reckon?
Barthez in goal.
Yeah.
Silvestre, Gary Neville.
But Giggs and Nedved both struggling. As is myself.
Silvestre, Neville. Will Johnson get the head? Well, Johnson will be ahead of Ekiog, but will Ekiog still be on the bench if Walker Jr.'s low condition? Yeah, and who starts left mid? I reckon Giggs still plays.
Yeah, I reckon so. Martin, who do you think? Who do you think starts for United? Hello, by the way. We've just brought you in.
Evening.
Hi guys.
How's it going? Can you tilt your phone sideways? Is that cool? Will that work?
Like that?
Hey.
Hey.
Top man. Yeah, sorry, I'm using this weird software to get everybody in. But yeah, how you doing, Martin? You well?
Yeah, good. So I'm just trying to mute the actual stream because this is melting my brain. There we go. That's better.
15 seconds behind or something stupid.
Yeah, good. Good guys. I get the Champions League final. That's cool. I'm happy with that.
Do it. Let's do it. Well, your predictions. So should we have a look at some teams? Just double check I'm viewing it. Yeah.
I think if you go yeah.
Oh god, I don't need the audio. Fuck. Hang on.
There's no settings, is there?
It's just loud. Sorry, everyone. Let's just do it. Can you all hear us still?
I can. I've got you.
Yeah, I can't hear the audio.
Oh, there we go. I think I've killed it. I don't know. I know I've come off it. That's why. Speaker warning to everybody. Let's just go with it. So United. So Georgic starts.
Oh, he started Georgic.
And Andy Cole.
And he started Wes Brown. Over
Wes Brown's a legend. I'm disappointed we didn't get
Junior or Johnson.
Is there any way to turn the sound off? There's like you can change the match day settings.
I don't think there is at this point. Because you've gone into the game. We'll just have to do it.
I can reload the sim. Should I just reload the sim? We'll do that. Let's just do that. Let's just save everybody some grief.
Force close it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think.
Right, shush. Back sound off. Hey, there we go. Okay, let's try
again. Predictions, Martin. What score do you think?
It's tough. Roma are so good.
Let's have a look at the Roma lineup as well.
Yeah.
I'd
I'm
love
not confident about.
Oh,
I'd
dear.
love Andy Cole to win this for them. I'd love that.
Look at it though. Montella, Batistuta, Overmars, Totti.
It's-
I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
you're up against it. West Brown's really
Is
good
that-
though.
Is that the Emerson that we had at United?
Nope.
Oh, I think
No.
he went. I think he went back to Deportivo. That was a different one.
Milani.
I reckon.
Yeah,
I'm
United.
gonna
80
go
talk. United finally rep.
2-0 Roma, I think.
What else we got? We got Benno, Roma to win an extra time 2-1. Peter Carter, Roma 2-0. Benno, Beanhead to get man of the match. Well, that's what he's saying. He agrees with you, Martin.
Should have gone and put my Man United shirt on. Got my scarf out.
Put your suit on. That's the thing to do, isn't it, for a cup final?
Have you got yours to hand, Rob? Because we can just do this. We can back it. No,
No, it's all right. I know where it is, but
that's fine.
I have a drawer with all the football shirts in it.
That's cool. Man City's left winger Dean Hopkins is the referee for tonight.
Well, he's not going to be impartial, is he?
Let's go. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is what it's going to be. United attack, Roma win the ball. Like get to the defenders, and they're just going to win the ball every time. Oh, hello. Oh. Come on.
Go on, why not, Fabian? I mean, we can all read very fast anyway, can't we? But I mean,
Yeah.
if we just do that, we're short.
Save Barthez again.
Oh. Oh.
Overhead kick by Overmars, I think.
Oh, they're having chances.
Oh, no. That's it. What's the match stats? Half time?
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I thought there was at least one shot.
I thought Andy Cole had a shot.
What's the rating? Someone's on on a 4. Oh no, it's on a 5.
Sorry.
Jordic.
Oh, someone's having Ekiog's having a game. So is William Viali. Yeah.
Okay.
God, they're gonna have to be better.
Right, Fabian keeping us out.
Cassano, I want to see Antonio Cassano's ears. Come on.
All right, come on.
He cried when Italy when they went out of the World Cup when
Yeah, Cassano's come
he
on.
got cheated.
Nedved's on for Chadwick.
Remember him crying.
Barthez again.
Oh God.
Overmars is off. Oh, Barthez again.
God, they're gonna nick it. United are gonna nick it, aren't
8
they?
on target. Wow.
What's the penalty? Something.
9.
Hold on. Oh, I saw someone was through and unable to control the ball. Then
Overmars.
Oh,
get in there,
Oh.
Andy Cole. Hold on.
Yes.
Get in. 2-0. 2 shots to that's just ChampMan, isn't it?
Fabian
Absolutely
Barthez.
dominated for the whole game and then scored twice in the last 10 minutes.
Andy Cole,
Fabian
what a boy.
He did it. He did it, as you said. Oh. Wow. What a final.
Twice in the last 5 minutes.
Batistuta came off at half time. I mean, Cassano's not bad, obviously, to bring on, but
What was it? That's just how many shots do they have? 15. 12 on target. Oh, 12, 10 on target.
10 on target.
Barthez has just had an absolute. He's just hauled, isn't he?
3 save points.
3 save points. 6 points for the. So that's 9. Man of the match. 12 pointer for Barthez.
Is that Ekiog tackle monster there?
Oh, 15 made, 13-1, 1 key. Excellent.
So what's the history of the Champions League now for the 3 years? Was that the first English winner? Yeah.
Yeah. United lost in the final last year.
It's unusual for Roma not to win it at all.
Oh, there's a nice little bit of symmetry there. Man United, Real Madrid, German, Real Madrid, Man United.
Georgic with a well-deserved Champions League medal. Agreed.
Well, tactical masterclass by O'Leary.
Right?
Brings in Wes Brown. Brings in Georgic. Drops York and plays Cole instead.
Yeah.
Absolute masterclass. He's out. He fooled everyone.
Uliano with a 9 as well. Couldn't do anything else.
Craig has just said resim. He's not having it. He's not having Man United win the Champions League. This is it now. They're going to go on to dominate for the next 30 years. Yeah, when I run the sim, yeah, we'll see that they overtake everyone. Reach the decima before Real Madrid do.
Oh yeah, we had a sacking.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
Expected. Let's just say.
Cool. And yeah, just keep going, shall we? Anyone guess? Did anyone back a United win? Moy did.
I said
3-1.
2-0.
You did.
I said 2-0, but the wrong team.
Yeah, we had one person. Well done, Moy. Playoff final. What do you think, Martin? Where's your money?
I'm a Rovers boy. If I got to pick one of those.
Oh.
Didn't bother simming through it. Just put you out of your misery straight off.
Always cagey games, aren't they? Always cagey games. Oh, it was in there. It was, yeah.
It was over at half time, wasn't it?
Couldn't come back.
81,000 at the second division playoff final.
Well, you would imagine between those two, the whole city would be there.
This is the new Wembley, isn't it?
Yeah, they do get the new Wembley eventually.
Because did they play the
Millennium Stadium?
Was
they start
season
at the
one
Millennium
FA Cup
Stadium.
final? Yeah.
They start at the Millennium Stadium, then it goes to Wembley later on.
So yeah, this is the first games at the new Wembley.
It's like
actually built on time.
It's like Everton as well. If you'd go through to season 4, Everton would have a new stadium, I think.
Oh really?
Ian Holloway has won the English second division manager of the year. Well done. Glenn Hoddle, what's he doing? He's Bristol City, isn't he now? I remember that. Oh, that's good. Glad to hear it. We got some transfer. Oh yeah, 1st of June. Benfica signed Frank.
Oh, all of the end of season awards are done, aren't they? So
they will be. Arsenal signed McPhail from Leeds. Another centre mid. Useful. Preston have got... Oh no, Tony Taggart. The smaller of the ferries.
Tinga.
Leicester have got Paul Ritchie. Orr's gone to Villa. Ooh. Oh yeah, let's have a look at the yard there. Hope a long and successful era with you. Great. Let's see. Let's have a look at these things. Nope, not history. Just wanted to have a look at that, really.
State of that.
Six Premier League titles in a row, not 5.
Martin O'Neill, manager of the month.
Final manager.
Okay.
I think Leeds won all of their last 3 games, 4 games.
O'Leary, manager of the year.
United.
Yeah.
Generally, he always goes to whoever wins the league, doesn't it? The manager of the year. I can't remember seeing it ever going to some random.
Cool.
Who's in the rest of the awards? the team of the was there a team of the season?
No, just
Team
the
of the
players
year.
team.
Uh,
Just that one.
Was there a player of the year?
No,
No. None of that.
none of that. No. Right. Yeah. Before we jump into the Euros, then, what am I doing?
Let's have a look at...
Yeah, we'll have a look at a few squads, and yeah, I mean, Martin, yeah, obviously you're one of the hosts for us since the very, very beginning of season 3. But yeah, I mean, how have you found it hosting? How have you found it just like trying to play the game and host at the same time?
The hosting's been great fun. I've loved it. I didn't have a great season actually playing it, unfortunately. But yeah, got off to a tricky start and never really properly recovered it. But it's still been great fun. Yeah, especially with the hosting stuff. I think when you're on stream, it's like you kind of forget about your overall rank a bit. You just want goals to be going in for you on the night. Yeah, which hasn't always been the case. But the curse of the left-hand side at the beginning was definitely a thing. But no, it's been great fun, and yeah, thanks for having me on and doing it. Yeah, because it's been brilliant, and fair play to you guys. I know I said it on Thursday, but I'm getting it on every week. I know we've had different hosts this season, and yeah, doing it for 38 weeks would have been a lot. So obviously, doesn't matter who's on the stream on a Thursday. Actually on the camera, you guys have actually made it happen every week. So fair play to you guys, because that's some effort. So yeah, well done to you too.
Cheers, thank you.
Well, and everyone else in the background that helps you, of course, like you say, Whitebeard and the other guys that help out. So.
No, cheers, mate. No, appreciate that. Yeah, but no, likewise. I think you guys have been fantastic hosts for it, and yeah, I think you're right. What the other hosts have done seasons beforehand, yeah, is so unsustainable, really, isn't it? It's like feels unfair we've put them through it. But yeah, no, I think it's worked well, chopping and changing a bit. But yeah, having either yourself or Craig sort of be one of the main hosts throughout, I think I think you've done great. Yeah, and I think you really added to the game as well. So yeah, no, well done to you as well.
Yeah, thanks very much, mate. But yeah, so obviously with the world's kind of back to normal now, having that slot every week. So yeah, you've got the deadline. I found it. I started to find it tough with the, doing the sim videos. But for me, it kind of doesn't matter what day in the week I get it done, as long as I get it done at some point. But yeah, you guys have got obviously the same time every week. You've got to hit things. So yeah, incredible effort.
Well, we've enjoyed it. We're certainly glad it's over.
When I had a look back at it, I think we worked out it's about from like after game week 38, it was about 50 weeks since I took the sim off of Luke and we started preparing everything for season 3. Yeah, almost just over just over a year. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
mad.
no, just under a year of work. Yeah, it's been a long road. Yeah, but yeah, good fun. Whilst I learned a lot as well doing it, and yeah, how we've managed to get everything organised. And I think we did like the pre-season. I think we did really. It was well executed with all the different news gradually feeding through and everything. It was yeah, it was. Yeah,
hopefully after a good long rest, hopefully you'll get the bug for it sometime next year. We'll see.
Yeah.
We shall see. We shall see.
You got to give me an 06-07 season with Reading in it. Come on.
I quite like the idea. I quite like that idea. Cool. No, Martin. Cheers, pal. We're gonna get a few more people on, so I'm gonna ceremoniously kick you off. But no, thanks for everything this season, pal.
All right.
Thanks.
I don't even thanks, guys, and I won't repeat everything I said on Thursday, but thanks to everybody in the chat that came along on Thursdays. that you know, without the people in the chat, you know, it would have been obviously a very different experience. So everybody that interacts with it sort of makes the game as fun as it is. So yeah, thanks to everybody for your support and all the encouragement that you gave me and all the other hosts through the season as well. To everybody out there listening.
Here. Here.
Definitely.
Right,
Nice
cheers,
one.
guys. You
Cheers, man.
get the next one on.
Will do. Have a good one, pal. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Cool. Look at that. Seamless.
Seamless.
Right. Let's get the next one on. And then we go through. Sorry, Mark. We didn't ask you what your prediction was for the Euros. I guess it depends who your sweepstake is.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of that, we might have somebody on. I think we're going to try and get somebody on who can help us with that. And then I'm going to have to go for a wee. So you're going to have to take over for a bit. So yeah, what we got group wise. So we've got Holland, Portugal, Romania, Russia, Group 1. Italy, Norway, Spain, Ukraine, Group 2. England, France, Ireland, Sweden, Group 3. Belgium, Croatia, Denmark, Germany. That's a nasty group. So Group 1. I mean, top 2 there, I'd imagine. Holland, Portugal go through.
Yeah. Look at it.
Look at that.
Ridiculous that is.
Hang on.
Who's in the Portugal squad? Like that was in there in real life. Ricardo was the keeper. Held up a Stiga, yeah, he was there. I can't even remember. A lot of those players were in the team in real life that year.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I mean, Fernando from Leeds, we know. But yeah, Pinto was. I think Paletta, yeah.
No, Paoletta was. He was starting up front for Portugal. They weren't in Group A either. England were in Group A with France, Switzerland, and Croatia, because France were the reigning champions.
Oh, okay. So slightly distracted.
I'm sure, yeah, England were in Group A. Portugal would have been Group B because England played Portugal in the quarterfinals in real life.
Yeah.
It might have been Portugal might have been Group A and England were Group B.
Romania. Kivu. And then Russia.
Titov,
Semak. Yep, nice. Group 2, got Italy. I mean, they've got to be. I feel, yeah. Whoever's got Italy in the sweepstake, I think, favourable.
Totti, Vieri, Montea.
It's not bad, is it? And then
Fugelstad. He's made it into the Norway squad.
Yeah, good man. Off the back of his performances, good on him. John Carew, fledgling, and Stefan Everson. And Ollie, where's Ollie now? He's at Marseille. Yeah, doing well. Spain. It's fine.
Raul, Morientes.
Look at Tristan can't get ahead of Raul of Morientes.
It's like Canizares, Casillas, and then they've got Molina in goal.
That's mad.
Mantabao. Aguero.
Doing well. Spain.
Hang on, and David, we got you, mate. You're right.
He's going to have to spin his phone around. Is everyone going to come round with their phone the wrong way?
Yeah, can you landscape yourself, please, mate? Hey.
There we go.
Good man. Yeah, good, mate. Now you're here. I'm going for the toilet. So, talk amongst yourself.
On that note, now I've seen your face, I need a shit.
Do you want me to click on anything, or?
Well, not whilst you're pooing.
Not pooing. I'm having a wee. Obvious. Have a chat through the England squad, both of you. Enjoy it. I'll be back.
There we go. So the England squad: Kirkland, Harper, Walker. No space for Paul Robinson, which is interesting. Yeah, why is he not there? Why is Steve Harper there? Neville, Southgate, Barry, Unsworth, Ferdinand, Ekiog, Cole, Terry. How many defenders is he taking? Dyer,
Yeah, there's a lot.
Bowyer, Beckham. Beckham's at AC Milan at the moment. Hendry, Hughes, Scholes, Singh. He got his first call up about a year ago, I think, in the sim. Bent, Heskey, Owen, Jeffers, and Phillips. I'm sure Phillips has got to start. Although it looks like they're playing like 4-5-1.
Yeah, they'll end up playing like Marcus Bent and Emil Heskey up front.
Probably. Just for some unknown reason. No, they haven't. Whoever played up front in the last game isn't obviously in the squad anymore. Who did they play up front in the last game? Who else is there? No, he's retired.
Right.
From internationals. Who played? Can we see the last lineup for them?
There you go.
Oh, Fowler. So everyone else has got a call up. Robbie Fowler's been dropped. Surely Phillips has. It'll probably be that lineup. It'll probably be that lineup, but with, I'd say, Phillips instead of Fowler. And
think Harple makes the squad.
That was what well, that's what Sven was missing. Obviously, Harple Singh to play left midfield.
And
Lampard, Scholes, and Gerrard. None of them make it into the. Oh, Scholes is there, so that puts that argument to bed. Lampard versus Gerrard versus Scholes. Scholes is the best because this sim and ChampMan says so.
But it's fine. It's fine. We got Francis Jeffers and we got Unsworth for pens, so we're in a good place.
Yeah, we're all right.
Anyway, how are you, David? How are you keeping?
I'm good, yeah. Thank you, and thanks for having me on. Yeah, it was feels surreal being the end of the season. Really good, fun game week 38. I think it kind of topped off the season nicely. A lot of goals, a lot of strikers haul in, and good swings. There was a lot of people and different captains, which made it fun. A lot of hits. So yeah, I think we had quite a high number on the amount of viewers we had. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, and thought that Martin, Craig, and James did a brilliant job. And obviously, you guys in the background, just thanks very much for everything you've done this season as well. Just echoing Martin's comments. It's just been fantastic. Just brought a lot of happiness and pleasure to people's lives who have really enjoyed this game over the last couple of years.
I think that's a thank you for
it most certainly is. But no, thanks, David. No, I think it's great. No, having you on, obviously jumping in halfway through the season as well. I think your insights, the way you play the game as well. And obviously see the way that the way in the community as well that you've been leading with discussions and whatnot. Yes, no, it's been great to have you as a host. I think you've been.
Thank you.
You've been ace.
Well, I'll let you into a little secret. Because the reason I started to get involved was because I did a first pod with Craig after doing a few Twitter threads, and that all started because I saw a tweet from Fancy Football Scout that said, "Is there anyone who's got any writing experience who wants to do some articles for us?" And I just tweeted back, "Yeah, I can. I've got no writing experience whatsoever. I just made it up." And first in, and they asked me to write some articles, and I was on holiday and just put a bit together, and they edited for me to make it a bit more user friendly, and then it started from there really. And then I think one week a bit short for hosts or co-hosts, so I jumped on, and then I think I ended up co-hosting maybe 4 or 5 times, and I hosted twice, and it was I loved it, absolutely fantastic, really enjoyed it. But I mean, yes, I play the game, and I've played the game for on and off for years, but definitely picked up some really good tips from Luke and Craig over the last season and a half when I started to do a bit better. Craig's he just understands fancy games really well, and he understood this game, and he just halfway through second season he was like, yeah, 5-2-3 is the way to go. This will work, and I think a big thing was it's so hard to predict those midfielder points, and you have those big defenders at the back who just regularly just mop up points and clean sheets and bonus every week. And we obviously all know what the 3 strikers can do. So I just went that way, or 4-3-3 whenever I could. And Luke just went, we all know what he can do, and miles ahead this year. But fair play, deserves it. So loved it, absolutely loved it. I finished 18th in the end, and I'm really pleased I got on the front page because I think I was 15th going into the last week. And I thought if I get Phillips in and I captain him, I'm not going to get in the top 10. So I'm going to go different. And if I crash and burn, then I should still be on the front page. And yeah, it didn't work out, but I'm glad I went for it. It was good to have a bit of a punt at the end.
Yeah. You got to, I think, haven't you? I think you got to go for the chance.
Yeah, I think the best I could have probably got about 12th if I'd have gone Phillips. I couldn't have got any higher, so that's why I went different. I think
I did the same. Season 2, I think it was 12th, 13th going into the last game week. I finished 26th, I think, just because I went.
Oh no!
I went a bit. I went rogue.
You went for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but it was close. Anybody could have won last year.
Yeah.
It felt really tight. So yeah, I thought you got to go for these things. Cool. No, good stuff. Right, shall we press on?
Before you do the games, I've kind of got a tweet drafted for a little sweepstake, but I just want to make sure I've got all the right teams.
Sorry.
To quickly go through the squads.
Go through
just make sure I've got everyone.
So we've done them.
Yeah.
England. Have I got France in there? Yeah.
Done
Ireland. Yeah. Sweden. Yeah. Portugal. I must have deleted Portugal.
I think David's watching the delayed version.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess because you're on your phone, aren't you? Because you can't see us.
Yeah,
so well.
it's like 20 seconds behind. Are Scotland in it? They're not in it, are they?
No, they're not.
Right,
we'll read them out because that'll be easier. So Holland, Portugal, Romania, Russia. Group 2 is Italy, Norway, Spain, Ukraine. Group 3 is England, France, Ireland, Sweden, Republic of Ireland, and Group 4 is Belgium, Croatia, Denmark, and Germany.
Sorry, Group 4 is
Belgium, Croatia, Denmark, and Germany.
Belgium, Croatia, Denmark, and Germany. So I've got 2 teams in there that aren't in it.
Who did you go for? Who did you assume?
Is Serbia in it?
No.
Right. Cool. And do we say Norway?
Yeah, Norway are in it.
And Poland?
Poland aren't in it.
No.
Poland aren't in it.
No.
Right, there we go. Got it. So Ryan Nurse is Russia. Andrew ChampMan Tips is Holland. Pep Talk is Romania. John Shanley is Spain. Michael Farquharson is France. Man on Pod Craig is England. Pirlo's Beard is Portugal. Captain, you are Denmark. Panda, you've got Italy. Martin's got Belgium.
I might win something.
Martin's got Belgium. Wavy's got Ukraine. Pete Carter Marmalade's got Sweden. Stephen, I think Smalley's got Norway. Moyd's got Ireland. Anurag's got Germany. And Aaron Lager's got Croatia.
I think in real life, Italy got done in this. I think they were in a group with Denmark and Sweden, and the 2 of them had to play out of 2. If they drew 2-2, they both advanced, no matter what Italy did, and they drew 2-2. Just by coincidence.
I mean,
I'm
Ukraine.
Sure that's what happened in real life.
Ukraine are no pushovers here. Look, that front 2.
Shevchenko and Rebrov. Yeah, it's just them 2. Like everyone else, just punt the ball up.
And this guy.
And then
Premier League.
Oleg Luzhny. Hell yeah.
2 acts all season.
Yeah, punt the ball up, and then you've got 2 of the best striker in the world probably at the time in Shevchenko. And Rebrov.
Right. Let's go, shall we?
Let's go for it.
Interrupted by news that Richard Dryden is now out of contract. We're going to get a lot.
Ronnie Johnson's left Man United under the Bosman ruling.
He'd be fine for any team, wouldn't he? Ian Holloway's gone to Leicester. What's he like? 4-4-2, brilliant. Great.
Benotto goes to
Lazio.
Lazio.
Cool, we're
Here we
underway.
go, the opening game. Portugal v Holland, 2-1 to Holland. Van Nistelrooy, standard.
Love this colour
He was
combination, by the way.
He was everyone's captain that day in Euro Fantasy anyway, weren't they? It's just now you don't need to move the captaincy over for the next day.
Oh, and yeah.
You've got your 2 attacking returns, so you don't need to
Shut
move
them
your
out.
captaincy.
Shut them out.
Or is it stick or twist?
Ooh, okay, so
Who's with Germany got in their squad? Should we have a look? Yanka closer. Balak.
Ziga got called up.
it's all right. You two can hear me. The rest of everybody else can't hear me.
You've been muting yourself.
Tactical. Yeah. As you can hear, it's not great. My other half saying, "Can I bring you anything?" No, I'm okay. It's probably the beer I'm drinking which is causing this. So anyway, let's keep going. Okay.
An oval
Italy.
team.
Nice. Oval team is great.
Win for Panda.
Oh dear. Well, not
Oh,
helped.
there we go. There we
Not
go.
helped.
Oh, it was done and dusted. Well, he got sent off in the 5th minute.
I'll do it.
It was inevitable.
And then
As was this, I think it was always going to be a comfortable win for Germany, wasn't it?
yeah, by the looks of it.
Here we go. Big game. Big game.
We'll
They're gonna
definitely lose.
What are we saying?
Lost in real life
Definitely
against
gonna lose.
France. First game. Yeah. We lost 2-1 in real life. Ekiog. Oh, he played Phillips. He did play Phillips. Was it? Oh, Terry brought into the starting lineup.
Harple started.
Did they? Marcus Bent came off the bench. Sadly, couldn't rescue them.
Or could Gareth Barry? Yeah.
He's playing Lee Bowyer instead of Beckham.
Disappointing. Okay. Onwards. Norway, Ukraine. Ukraine on the way.
Ukraine. Oh, there we go. Rebrov. Oh, he can score for Ukraine. Can't score for Spurs.
Was it a pen?
Oof! Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, imagine we had that formation from a team this season.
Nothing wrong with that.
Everyone would have just be on that triangle of 3 midfielders. Everyone would be on like at least one of them.
Oh. See you later. Oh, there you go. Crespo, Player of the Year. With his from 17 appearances. Good on him.
16 goals in those 17 appearances, though. I mean, that's not bad. 29 senior club appearances, 26 goals.
Being injured for most of it. Oh, Zidane's at Lazio as well. Disgusting.
I've got to say,
with make the Champions League final, they've got Zidane and Crespo.
I've just had Andy Cole get Player of the Year on my save I'm playing at the moment.
Love it. Right, Russia, Romania.
Big game there.
Romania 1-0. Even down to 10 men as well. Good on them.
Ireland, Sweden.
Go on.
Irish do it. Oh,
Go on, the Irish.
Lovely.
Fail.
Gary Doherty playing up front. Is that Gary Doherty playing up front?
Yeah. Look at that.
Revolutionary.
I mean, look
Suppose
at that.
if they can nick a goal and then they stick him in the middle of a back 5, nick a goal, go 1-0 up, and then leave Keno up top, and you come back and play in defence. Don't need to make a sub then, do they? Just
Nothing wrong with that squad. Nothing wrong with that squad, is there?
It's not a bad squad. Mabry, McPhail, Barrett on the bench. I actually like that squad better than the England one. Yeah.
Good.
Keane and Holland. Richie Partridge.
The Sweden squad isn't
bad either, is it? Svensson, Selakovic, Ljungberg.
Heedman with Zlatan on the bench. Good on you.
He
Cool.
hasn't quite made it yet. This is the tournament he announced himself, wasn't it? Euro 2004, I think.
Go on, Denmark. Who we got? Oh dear. Okay. I mean, Sand's fine.
Sounds good in this.
Go on, Henrik. What have you got, my man? Yeah.
It is. Thing is, you think that's a good result, but Belgium were awful back
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
They're looking
Got to play what's
I
in
think
front of you, mate.
On paper, Denmark should be beating them.
Got to play what's in front of you,
Lucky
mate.
Martin.
And the bar.
Oh, I love that. That's
Sometimes Belarus play that tactic.
It's
'cause they've got a
4-3-2-1.
decent, yeah, they've got a decent team on this, and I've seen them play that quite a few times.
Christmas tree.
Go on, the Danes, right? There we go. Okay, second round.
Portugal.
Second round. David, I might boot you in a minute to get some other people on. But
Yeah, go for it. I'll say my goodbyes now. So just thanks for everything this season, guys, and whenever we decide to have to wrap up, I look forward to seeing you there.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll have some news on that towards the end of the stream. We had a little small conversation before we cracked on. So yeah, when we end it, we'll have some news on the
No worries.
on the
Thanks,
wrap up
guys.
and our thoughts moving forward.
No.
Thanks,
yeah,
guys.
thanks for
Yeah.
joining us.
Thanks, David. Thanks for
everything.
And yeah, thanks for everything you've done, and thanks for everyone that's interacted with me on the Twitter and Discord this season. Much appreciated.
Cheers, Dave.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Bye.
Gills.
See you later.
See you later. Sorry, sneak that in there. Cool. Let's see if we can get another one on. I'll get another couple on while we go. Where are we up to? Second round. Well, second round.
Ireland dark horses.
Oh, Portugal.
That never happened.
Portugal with their
Milton
second.
Penza. Oh, Portugal out.
They're looking
They
that
just
way.
lost twice.
Just
They lost twice.
haven't they? They have indeed.
Yeah, they're out.
I mean,
Or no, they probably need Russia to beat Holland now.
They
To
need-
give them a chance.
they need Romania to beat Holland. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, in the next game as well. Let's have a look. We'll come to that.
Italy, Norway. Here we go.
Ooh.
Well, Italy are through. I think Norway won their first game as well, so that puts them both on 4 points. Oh no, Italy are through. All.
Yeah.
More or less.
More or less.
Need to secure that top spot. Get a
I
better,
mean, they
better
peppered
draw.
them. Peppered Norway. Frode Olsen done well. Right. Holland, Russia.
Russia
2-2.
2-2. Lots
Rude
of draws in this.
Rude's got 4 goals in the
It's on
tournament.
4
so far.
goals. Golden boot.
So Romania are through. Okay, yeah. Romania
Portugal
through.
out.
Portugal
Portugal
are
out.
indeed out.
Russia need to beat Portugal, and Holland fail to beat, and Holland to lose against Romania in that group in the final games.
Yep. What else we got? Blackpool's Stafford Sports. None of this particularly matters. Interesting. Oh, it's a different one.
Yeah, it's not our David Dunn.
What's going on? Right, what we got? Sweden, France. We haven't missed any, have we?
France win. Got to be a France win this. France win. That puts them through.
Nope.
Oh, 1-1. That's good for England.
It's very good for England. I mean, yeah.
They need a win. They need to beat Ireland. Beat Ireland, and they're in control of their own destiny.
Yep.
Or they lose, they're out.
Germany, Denmark. Oof. Go on the Danes. Yeah. Come on, boys. Look at this. Look at this sand. What a tournament.
Every sand.
Yeah. Come on.
Game
boys.
update incoming. Oh yeah. It does the little flicks over into the new season essentially, doesn't it?
Yeah. So,
Denmark are through,
well. Let's see.
more or less. A draw between Belgium and Croatia guarantees it.
Just gonna see if I can help our next guest.
Could be worth playing through until the update and then getting the guest in at the
Yeah,
that
this
point.
should be
Where you've
joining
got like
soon.
a couple of minutes of it being.
Well, not on this.
Be like a minute.
I've got a good computer. Computer. This should be quick. Ukraine, Spain, 2-0 Spain. So Spain are. It's all in the balance still.
Yeah.
All in the balance. Big one.
Big game. England need to win. They lose, they're out. Oh, they've done it. Who's it? Kevin Phillips? Yes, of course it is. Of course it's Kevin Phillips.
Super Kevin Phillips.
I'm not sure this Gary Doherty player up front is working out for Ireland.
Working. I mean, Sting's keeping his place. Even Beck's can't get a game.
There weren't any changes to the lineup. No, it's exactly the same lineup.
22 headers, Kevin Phillips. Jesus.
They're just pumping the ball into him and into the box.
Good England.
Right, both his goals must have been headers. Belgium
Croatia. 3-2. And Penza. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay.
There we go.
So, Romania already through. Holland just need a point. Russia need to win.
Holland need a point.
Russia need to win. Holland need to lose. No.
Holland go through. They scrape a 0-0. It must have been a really boring game.
Yeah. Romania and Holland are through. Holland's on top. Rude subbed in 51st minute. He's all right, is he? Yeah, he's fit. He's fit.
They reached an agreement at half time just to play it out, didn't they? And then just bring off Rude, let Clive have a little run out. Told him, Patrick, don't score any goals. Don't make him angry.
One of those awkward situations, isn't it? And then Russia in that game, all in vain. Norway, Spain, Ukraine, Italy. So all up in the air really. Italy need, not anyone can still go through here.
Fugelstad's going to score and Norway are going to sneak in.
No.
Italy through. That will do.
Raul and Morientes seeing off Norway. Monte and Totti doing the business as you'd expect.
Got to be tournament favourites now.
Oh, here we go. We've got somebody in. Hang on.
White noise.
And if you go landscape before we go join, hooray, Craig. Hello, mate. How's it going?
Evening, Craig.
Evening. That was fun. Good detail. I had to go on my wife's phone to join this.
Oh, wow.
My phone wouldn't work. The laptop wouldn't work. Nothing was working. But I'm on the wife's phone. She's got a better phone than me, I think.
I was going to say, you look good. Look sharp.
Yeah.
Conservatory looks good.
She gets the posh iPhone. I get the old one. So.
Who's your team in the sweepstake? You got England.
No idea. I was on bedtime duty, so I might have missed the delegation of teams. So someone has to remind me in the chat.
I think you might have England, but yeah.
Well, they're still in it. You're not out yet. You're not out.
Okay. Anyway, how you been, mate? How's your week been?
Yeah, returned to Sunday League football today, so that was quite nice. First run out for a while, 1-3-2. Played football today. Other than that, it's weird, isn't it, not having this to look forward to, because I kind of start thinking about it from today. So it's a bit weird, sort of late afternoon, early evening Sunday, trying to have a rough idea of my moves for the week. Then obviously we record the man on stuff usually on a Monday, and that usually reinforces or changes my idea, and then I usually make my moves on the Tuesday. Here's how I tend to do it. So I've been looking around today thinking I haven't got a team to pick. So it's been, it's been a little bit weird.
Well, at least you got this to look forward to.
Yeah.
me coughing in your ear for a best part of 10-15 minutes. Cool. Yeah, Andrew saying, yeah, you're on England.
Wicked.
So we're all behind you.
It could be worse.
Well, not me. Well, neither Chris. Chris wants Denmark. I want Italy. Denmark are going out now.
I wouldn't mind Denmark. So I'm a massive Martin Larsson
Oh.
fan, so I'd quite like Denmark to win.
3 wins out of 3. They made
Danes,
it look
isn't it?
easy, haven't they?
So yeah, Germany and Belgium are
Did
fourth.
Germany go out?
No, the Germany
Germany
through.
snuck through.
Pedersen's turned up. Look at that. Domination.
Could be the dark horses.
Go on, the Danes.
They're one of those teams that everyone says, "Oh, they're the dark horses."
Well, Germany's
Like
scraping through.
Tournament.
Yeah, Germany won't win. They're not that good on this game, really. Not compared to. I wasn't listening to all that was said earlier. I imagine Italy are the favourites, are they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with the squad they've got, looks
Especially with their brand new fan for one night only.
Right, well, we got England, Sweden. So England needs.
So England.
England needs to win, really. France
Yeah, otherwise
needs to
they're
win.
relying on France to do them a favour. If France beat Ireland, then as long as England avoid defeat, they're through. You'd
Which they
expect
did.
France to beat Ireland.
They'll
And
win
also-
this.
Which they did. Lee Bowyer. Same squad, same team.
Lee Bowyer.
Heskino in this
Oh,
time.
Beckham. He started Beckham. And started Hendry. So he dropped Singh, Phillips, Ekiog.
Yep.
Who was playing right mid? Dyer.
Dyer was, yeah.
He rung in the. Oh no, Dyer's been moved into middle.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Who was
but,
playing centre mid before?
Scholes? Was it Scholes?
Hughes. No, Hughes.
Oh,
Hughes
Stephen
was
Hughes.
playing centre mid.
So there you go.
Rung the changes and it's worked out.
It's paid off. Who's England manager at the moment? Do we know this?
It must still be Sven.
Yeah, it's Sven. Dropped Kevin Phillips after a brace. It's brave. Dyer's injured.
Is
Henrik's
this-
injured.
Was Sven the manager at the World Cup in 02?
02 he was,
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
Yeah, he took over from Keegan, didn't he?
yeah.
he? So, unfortunately, Ireland are out. So, quarterfinals. Oh no.
Craig versus Chris.
Where's my loyalties?
One of you's going to be disappointed in about 15 seconds time.
It's fine. God, got to sign up Bobby to a new contract. Surely, give him what he wants. Oh no, he doesn't want it.
Probably
I got no
get
money.
Like
Got no.
he got no money.
Got no cash. Let's hope for the best. Atherton's gone to Liverpool. That's
I
happened.
think we knew that was going to happen.
Oh, Nesta to Man United.
They don't need more centre halves, do they?
Oh wow.
They don't need another world-class centre half, mate. Just to make sure they win the league for a 7th season in a row.
Montea, European Footballer of the Year.
Major award for Australian. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Player of the
wins
year.
it every year, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
It's only him and Kiel, isn't there?
Goalkeeper of the Year,
Goalkeeper of the
Bartes.
year.
Yep.
Bartes. 2nd year running for him.
Christian Verns, 2 out of 3. Ekiog. Overmars, midfielder of the year. Nice. Pillars bid. They do need to replace Ronnie Johnson. Nesta's fair enough to replace Ronnie Johnson. It's good scouting that. There you go. We got a stadium.
Nesta, because I don't think he's as good as some of the other ones for average rating. Obviously, we'd pick defenders in the game for bonus points. I'm not sure he'd actually get it.
This must be built into the game.
Right.
The fact that it's at Palmer.
Just been relegated to Division 3. New stadium opened.
Yeah.
Go.
The fact that it's moving to Falmer, it must be built into the game. Because how would the game know that that's where the Amex was built?
Madrid is Zidane's gone to Madrid.
That
He's gone-
strike
is
is
that
quite
going
good there.
back- Madrid. Is he at Madrid to start with?
No, he's
I think
Yeah.
he is.
yeah. Sorry, thought he was at Juve.
Yeah.
Right.
They did that with Figo as well. Let him go for a season and then brought him back. There we
There we
go.
go.
Oh, here we go. Updating the game. Leave us all in suspense. Rude's gonna ruin me, isn't he? Italy v Holland.
But yeah, but
I'm against Holland. Is Andrew? He's Holland.
yeah, I'll send a question to you, Craig. How I said to Martin, just I guess how have you found it this year? Obviously with the pod as well that you've got, but coming on as sort of one of the two core hosts, I suppose, for the year. How have you found it and playing as well this time round?
I've enjoyed. I think it's always really nice to talk to more people about the game, and I found it in season 2 that I obviously did quite a lot of pods by myself, and I always kind of wanted to involve more of the community in that. And I started off maybe the second half of season 2 to then I had Benno on with me first of all, and then I started talking a bit to Deacon, and then gradually a few more people on. And it is, as much as you use the Discord and things like that to talk to people about the game, it's different doing it over a written message compared to actually physically speaking to them. And the chance to spend more time talking with people that love the game. Obviously did it with Martin, but even me and him hadn't talked about the game all that much together before this season, really. So we did some man on stuff, but not, I wouldn't say loads. We hadn't spent like hours talking about it. Obviously, is what you do on the live stream. So I massively enjoyed that, just to spend 2-3 hours, but sort of one-to-one with someone, then involving the community in the chat as well, because a lot of the man on stuff we've done on ChampMan before hasn't been live either. So you don't get that involvement from the community. And if we're being honest as well, we don't get that many, even if we are live, we don't get the number of people that listen to the live streams from you guys with this. So we may get some interaction from sort of 10 people in one of our general pods. To have like 50, 60 people engaging like all the way through was quite a surreal experience, I guess, for us, because it's not something I was used to. It's a new form of pod almost for me and Martin, I guess. So yeah, it's been amazing to interact and to talk about the game at length, really, and to try and bring something different. I was always quite keen to not say the same stuff, but I was quite hopeful with the host. I think we had quite a good mix of hosts in terms of personality, in terms of what they want to talk about. And I always thought it was quite good to try and, whoever I was on with, I was quite lucky that I think I got to be on with pretty much everyone for 1 week or another. So you try and bring out the best of other people. That was what I kind of valued myself, as to try and be, not so much be myself, but try and bring out the best of the other guests. As you say, I don't call myself the main host, but I always felt like I was there to bring something more out of the other person. So yeah, it was fun to get to do that, and to do that with so many people.
Yeah, for sure. And I think you agree, Robert. I think that's something this year that, although it's been great having, where you've got the perma hosts, if you like, but being able to open it up, I think, to more people, like you say, speak to more people, get about the game. We've got different, mindsets and ways to approach the game as well. And even on the preview streams that you and Rob have done together, I think we might have done one or two. But it's been great.
Benno's the biggest piss take going, right? So you have him, let him go off on one of his tangents about whatever he wants to talk about. Deacon, maybe a bit shyer, a bit younger. You obviously can take the piss out of him for his age and not being born when the game was made, all that sort of stuff. Then like Dave come in and he's a bit more analytical, I guess, than those two are. So then you could have more chats around that sort of thing. Then Andrew joined like nearer the end, and he was maybe more up for drinking than some of the other ones were, and that became like a feature of the pod. So everyone's a bit different. That's quite cool, isn't it? To bounce off people like that.
Definitely. And Darren obviously as well, your pod co-host.
I didn't get to do it with him.
Oh, you didn't get to do it.
Not a full length one. No, not a full length one. Obviously planned it that way.
Well, you did ask. I didn't. No, we love you, Darren. Right. Good stuff. Good man. Right.
Here we go.
What we got?
Come on. Don't do it, Tammy Road. Yes.
Extra time.
Extra time.
No substitutions from Italy.
Don't
No,
need
nothing required.
subs when your players are that good. That was a tricky game though. Van Nistelrooy, Cliver, Overmars, Koku, Stam,
Tricky, very tricky.
Ball.
Good result. Good result by Italy. France,
They're my
Germany.
favourite league to go to look for regens is Holland. That must be because their pool of players is so good to start. If you get through sort of 8-10 seasons, you can get quite a few good Dutch regens. I think they're easier to pick up than the Italian ones. So it shows the depth of talent that they've got in that country in this game, Holland. The PSV tend to do quite well in a lot of Champions Leagues, don't they? So
yeah, I always have Colombia. Colombia always seem to be, when I had a slightly bigger database, always used to be my go-to. Cool. France, Germany. Could be France.
France
surely.
win.
Yeah.
France win, yeah.
Laurent Robert, what's he doing? Being angry somewhere else now, isn't he? He's happy. He's done all right. Lyon. Man of the match.
Anelka. How many clubs has Anelka played for now?
Is it Cologne at the moment?
The journeyman.
1, 2, 3. He was back at PSG at the start. Lyon and Cologne. Interesting.
Where's did Jabril Cisse? Did he make the squad? Is he there?
No.
No, he didn't. Interested. I thought he'd have come good by now. Oh, he's not Rangers.
So Rangers.
Yeah, I say he gets really good. I thought he'd have probably broken through by now.
If you can't do it in the SPFL, then where can you do it?
Proving ground, isn't it? Let's be honest. Cool. All right. Okay.
So it'll be Italy v France then in one semi-final. I think.
You probably would have predicted that pre-tournament, right? You'd have fancied those two to get to the last four, I think.
Stages. Yeah, if you look at the squads, I think if like with the Dutch, I think if they avoided playing Italy or France, you'd imagine they'd have gone into be part one of the semi-finalists as well. England are probably going to squeeze through. I don't know who they got in the draw, but who did they get? Oh, Denmark, didn't they?
I think so.
Yeah, tricky game.
Yeah, so you'd think England probably going to be one of the semi-finalists, although they're notorious bottlers. So we shall see.
What would you?
I don't think I've ever seen them win a major competition in like any sim that I've played of this game.
They just never pick the predictable squad, right? Just stick Joe Cole on the left, Beckham on the right, and two decent centre mids. The defence is ridiculously good, right? With Cole, Campbell,
I think
Terry,
apart from it,
Byrne.
like, because there was the old cheat where you could take charge of the national team, of any national team. Every now and again, I'd used to make myself the England manager and pick like the squad that I felt should have been the squad. And yeah, I'd occasionally win something.
I used to like the older Championship manager, 97, 98 one. To be the international manager, you had to type in the actual manager's name. So, but the problem was the French manager at that time had an accent on his name, and on my keyboard I couldn't get the accent to work, so I could never manage France on 97, 98 because I couldn't.
Aimé Jacquet, he's the manager.
I can't think of who it was. So I
think he was the manager of France in World Cup '98. Aimé Jacquet.
So I always had to be Javier Clement or Glenn Hoddle to manage England or Spain. I think that was how I used to have to do it on 97, 98. It's a shame you could. Well, I'd say I'm sure if I was a bit smarter when I was like 12, I might have been able to work out how to get the accent on the keyboard to be the France manager. But
it's normally Control Alt and then a couple of other.
Oh yeah, O2 or something.
Yeah, and then it will give you an accented letter.
Oh, Galley can leave. O'Driscoll's gone. It's a shame. Right then.
Here we go.
That's fair.
Oh, it's easy.
Oh, Thomas.
Third minute.
Oh, third minute.
What did he do?
Just shouted at someone. What?
He shouted at the referee.
Shout at the referee.
He got a red card for dissent.
Well,
Third
so
minute red
something's
card,
something's
descent.
happened. Something's happened. It looked like a harsh decision. Furious with the referee. Nah, I'm gonna ruin this game. I'm gonna ruin this for you. Yeah. So Phillips and Owen, new strike force. Harpal Singh keeps his place.
Beckham keeps his place.
Got
Dyer
this.
has been completely dropped.
Singh
Yeah,
assist.
he's not even in the squad. Bent comes into the squad.
Both centre backs rotated at the 78th minute. Yeah, easy. England through to a semi-final. Romania, Spain, the last one. Spain? No.
Spain.
No.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's probably the first major shock, isn't it? Really?
it's the Euro 2000 rerun in Euro 2004 now. England, Romania.
Yeah.
It was Romania,
yeah.
wasn't it? When Phil Neville gave the penalty in the last minute. That was Romania, wasn't it?
Yeah, it felt like a knockout game. England had to win. It was the third game of the group stage.
Oh yeah.
He gave away a penalty, chopped him down.
Oh yeah, because Wolves won the FA Cup, didn't they? Wolves are in Europe. Interesting. No, not interesting.
Did they win the playoff final?
Oh shit.
Did we even check that?
Who's in the Prem?
They're going to be in the first. They're going to be in the first. They lost the playoff final.
Oh no.
Sheffield
they did.
United
Yeah,
won
West
it.
Ham. West Ham.
No, they played West Ham.
That was it, West Ham. So,
Oh no.
So Wolves are going to be in the first division and the UEFA Cup.
Correct. Go on, the boys.
They might have to improve the squad just to be able to cope with the volume of fixtures.
Right.
It's getting like one of my saves. I lost 3 championship playoff finals on penalties in a row once, and I refused to. I refused to just re-sim. I felt I'm going to play. I obviously have done it at times in the past, re-sim in a frustrating result, but that's on that particular save. I was adamant I weren't going to give in to re-sim, and I was Wickham.
Did you ever make it? Did you ever
Yeah,
get promoted?
Wickham Wanderers. I was managing 3 seasons in a row, lost on pens.
Gosh.
Then you got promoted in the 4th season.
Yeah.
Man.
So at least that I suppose it was kind of you can celebrate it, can't you? Because you persisted and
What a journey.
kept going with it. Yeah.
It was Barry Howells in 2 playoff finals in a row, missed a decisive pen, and for some reason I still kept it.
Just like drop him to the reserves out of spite.
Right then.
Just put him on his training just on shooting. Like 100% shooting.
Bit of business
He
by
will
Barca
get
then.
better at penalties.
He's gone back as well.
Yeah, good bit of business there.
Sold him for 11 and then bought him back for 17.
Cool. Right. England are up. England, Romania.
England, Italy final coming, I think.
They've done it. Oh my word. Sven's getting a knighthood.
Lee Hendry comes in. Does the job.
Beck's assist.
Did Barry makes a start at left back? What's he doing? He must know what he's doing. All believe in Sven. Must know
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Where is Cole? Was he banned or something? Was it? I can't quite see. The font's really small on this.
Sorry,
phone.
yeah, he's not in the squad.
He must have been banned. He must have been banned. Unless he partial rep the team in the semi-finals of the Euros.
No, he wasn't banned. He's only played once.
He's like rotated the team.
Yeah, maybe
Ever
they didn't want to. Maybe they didn't want to
since
risk him getting a yellow and missing the final.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow, England are in.
AI playing 4D chess.
Italy, France. Where are we going?
Oh, gonna lose.
2-0 Italy.
Uno Italy. I'll go France on penalties.
Me versus Craig in the final. England Italy final.
Yeah, we ain't gonna win.
17 years.
Oh
ahead of
no!
time.
Oh no!
Wow, mugging, an absolute mugging.
whoever's France must be absolutely fuming at that.
It's
How many
disgusting.
Italians are in the Roma squad? It'll feel like revenge for that Champions League final, right? Tomasi's in there, I see. There must be a few Roma players in this squad.
Yeah, one.
They've done a.
If you go into the squad and then you can go clubs.
Oh yeah, hang on.
I'll help you out, but I can't. I say the font's too small. It's definitely Tomasi.
1, 4,
7.
7.
Yeah, so they've got
7
revenge for
Roma
that Champions
players.
League final.
I think there's only 2 Man United players in the starting lineup: Neville and
Beckham.
Ekiog. No,
Oh,
Beckham's
Beckham's
at
gone,
AC
isn't he? Yeah,
Milan.
yeah.
Scholes is playing, hasn't he?
Oh,
He was in
Scholes.
the last one.
Yeah.
Right.
England Italy final.
Just
Wow.
as many Newcastle players as Man United. Cool.
You've definitely rigged this sim. If Man United win the Champions League final and England win the Euros, this is definitely a rigged sim.
You've watched the sim. You've seen the sim it through.
Pre-recorded, Panda. This is pre-recorded.
Pre-recorded.
Bobby's on his way. What do you mean no fixtures have been scheduled? They haven't scheduled the final yet.
This could be a beautiful moment to finish the sim.
You got a third place playoff first. Don't get ahead of
Football
yourself.
No, football could actually come home at the end of this sim.
Oh, don't.
I've said it now. Football could actually come home.
We got to watch it. Got to watch it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've turned the sound off, haven't I? Right. Italy.
They're playing a 3-5-2 _ version 1 star.
Custom formation. It's fine. We've entrusted it to Kevin Phillips. Yeah, Ashley Cole saved for the final. Bex, Bowyer, Hughes, and Hendry. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Craig, concerns?
Kevin Phillips hat trick. It's gonna be a hat trick from
I
Kevin
don't think
Phillips.
it's the strongest Italian defence. There's no Nesta and Cannavaro, right? That Vialli's not bad from Venezia, but Materazzi and
Well, Vialli was in the Roma team in the Champions
they've
League
signed
final.
him from Venezia. He's not too bad for them
Yeah.
as a start, but there's better defenders than those three. For Italy in this
Gonna see Cassano's tears for 2 times
game.
Right.
in one stream. It's gonna be amazing.
It's hot. It's a hot day. Just saying. Come on, England.
England have got to get a Pancaro. If they get a Pancaro, they've got a chance.
There we go. Let's watch it fast. Let's go.
Oh,
Nerves.
Moyed has said
was gonna
England
say.
2-1 after extra time. I'm gonna go 3-1 England.
Oh, you're in the
Phillips.
book early.
Oh no! Oh, that's it. Well done,
Okay.
Kirkland.
It's gonna be one of them.
Here we go. Oh, Phillips. Oh, that was the moment. If he scores early, you just feel like the hat trick is on.
I feel like I should have put my suit on for this stream. I'm sitting
Yeah.
here in my tracksuit jacket.
So we'll just get changed. We'll just get changed at half time. Go on, Chris. Well done.
Well done, Kirkland. Oh,
Nah,
my
Andrew.
word.
Nah, Andrew. Be quiet. You're not going to lose on pens.
John Shanley 2-0 Vieri brace. Kirkland's doing a Bartes here. He's just going to save everything that's put up at him.
How many club penalty takers we got there? Phillips, right? There's
Yeah.
only one.
Yeah. Yeah. Unsworth.
Unsworth will come on.
Yeah. Surely Sven has a plan.
Go on, Bex. Oh.
Oh, Ekiog. Oh, and Phillips doesn't get his header on target. Here we go.
Michael. Phillips.
Phillips. Oh, he could have had a hat trick in the first half.
I mean, it's even.
It's even.
Mm,
Oh, come on. Can football come home?
come on.
No. Oh, Jesus. It's so
Can't
tense.
cope. I can't cope with it. Takes me back to a year ago.
Go on, Hendry. Go on. Oh,
Hey.
why is
No.
Bowyer there? Why is it not Phillips or Owen on the end of it?
No,
How has
man.
Michael Owen managed to play like
Stay fit
6
all
games
tournament.
of football? Yeah. Can't stay fit for longer than 2 weeks over 3 seasons.
Oh
but
God, Marcus
yeah,
Bent
six
for
games
Phillips.
in 3 weeks. We can do it.
Marcus Bent for
Oh,
Phillips.
why has brought Marcus Bent on? Here we go. If they lose now, he's like Sven's lost it.
You can see
Sack
the
him.
papers. See the papers
Yeah.
already.
What's he done? Why has he done that?
Should have got Heskey on. Get Heskey on.
Oh no, no. 20 minutes to go.
Oh. The amount of those single
Ekion.
runs I've seen over the season, it's just...
Putting in man and match performance at the moment. Oh, he's no.
Oh, Christopher. Oh, what?
Oh, what's he clicked on? Don't click on things.
Sorry. I was like, who's injured? Who do I need to bring on?
Hold on. We just got to get to indirect free kick. Why is Bowyer on free kicks when you got David Beckham?
Same way Steve Chettle takes penalties when you got Alan Shearer. Stupid game.
Oh, not now. Well done, Ashley.
Oh, Materazzi pulling back Owen.
It's a good yellow card for them.
Ben's going to score, isn't he?
1-2.
Ben's scoring here.
Scores the winner. Sven Masterclass. Oh no!
I've been trying to work out all sim how he's seems to have managed to retain his place over Peter Crouch. Clearly, must be why he's getting called up by England.
Go on. 90th minute. No.
No, not
Ashley
oh.
Cole has been a colossus. Okay.
I mean, off for Heskey.
How are we feeling,
my
everyone?
God. How long is he going to give it till he brings on Unsworth?
Kirkland's on for man of the match here at the minute, I think. Is he?
We've got Heskey and fucking Bent up front now. This is awful. Imagine seeing that two like playing for England up front in the Euros final.
Totty's off.
You'd think like,
Heskey's good on this game. He might score.
but he's just like, yeah, I know he's good. But just imagine.
David Unsworth, come on you come.
I can just imagine myself being so frustrated. It's going penalties.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
They might bring Southgate on to take a pen instead. No, they haven't.
Oh God.
Very slow.
No, go slow, medium.
Yeah, medium's all right.
Medium's fine.
Yeah, very slow. That is way too tense. Oh,
right.
May as well go on match overview as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ready?
my word. No.
Need a drink. Let's go. Come on, England.
This is intense, says man on podcast.
Gary Neville taking a pen.
Gary Neville.
The first one. Yes!
Oh,
Get in. Oh my word.
Put it wide. Who's done that?
Lee.
Well,
Yes.
If there's one team worse than England in penalty shootouts, it is Italy.
Oh.
If they miss this, it's over.
Come on, Marcus Bent. Winning pen's yours.
Oh.
No. Wow.
I think that is it.
Who knew Man United had such depth in penalty taking? Look at this. Fucking Neville Ekion.
Unbelievable, absolute scenes that is.
This game loves the defender taking a pen, don't it? This game.
I can't believe what we've just witnessed here.
It wasn't outright mugging either, was it?
I completely forgot I'd lost the sweepstake in the final. Well, congratulations, Craig.
What do I win? About time I won something in this game over 3 seasons.
You get the same players that Luke does. You get you get to have a drink with us at some point.
Oh, that's a good prize. Good prize.
Like, you've got to buy your own drink, obviously. But and you're not allowed to talk. You just got to stand there.
Chris has gone. Look, we've killed him.
Unbelievable.
All over.
That was far too tense. That was
Do we
like
need
the
to-
most tense
need to
moment in a stream.
We need to tweet this from the account, don't we?
Yeah, we won't.
Let me take a screenshot.
We won't. Oh no, we'll tweet it as a end of stream tweet notice. Just thanks for everyone for joining. Oh, by the way, it
Coming
came home.
And Marcus Bent was pivotal by playing however many minutes he managed.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, they'll just leave it. Don't go forward anymore, because there's the news. It'll be in the news bit, won't it? Be the brand new news.
oh, that's a shock.
Mark Lever.
Shock retirement.
Blackpool get Raul Jimenez.
No.
10-year-old Raul Jimenez.
Well, I think that's that.
Unbelievable. Absolute scenes.
Absolute scenes.
I can't believe it.
What more is there to say?
They'll sack him in a minute, won't they, Sven? He'll just win that. They'll sack him.
Sir Sven, that is great.
Sorry,
Yeah,
yeah, Sir
just-
Sven.
Unbelievable. What?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
that's just apt, isn't it? It's like
We have to
end
leave
of
it
the
there.
sim, and it just comes home.
File. Home. There we go.
Wow.
There we go. It being now we've been live for over 2 hours. I think that's probably not too bad to call it there. Speechless. I think we all are.
Yeah, unusually for me. I ain't gonna sleep tonight now.
Me
more-
and Chris have had as Man United and England fans, we've had a heck of a stream. And it started off with the intenseness of that Man United Roma Champions League final.
It's amazing, like the club you support, how much it gets you. I was genuinely cheering Villa on Thursday to finish top 4. Like, why? It's a bloody computer game.
Well, I think that
It's
like
you,
this
isn't
season, like that's all we've had really is like, oh, come on United, win the league again.
Yeah.
Well, we've both been like egging them on sort of to reach the end of the Champions League and actually take it down in the sim. But then this is just top. I never expected this. Like, not in 1,000 years would I expect. And if we simmed it and have 1,000 times, it probably would never happen again.
Brilliant.
Absolute scenes.
Kirkland, yeah. Chris Kirkland.
Save 2 pens, yeah.
Kirkland's getting a knighthood as well,
With an 8.
and Gary Neville. It's the
Didn't matter if he
captain.
missed a penalty.
Gary-
Yeah.
Gary Neville, the first England captain to lift a trophy since Bobby Moore.
I wonder if Kirkland will get. You think Kirkland will get his Liverpool spot back from the other guy?
What? Dave Atkinson from the club shop. That guy. Yeah.
They're not from England, are they? Liverpool.
Ugh. Well.
Amazing.
Well.
Yeah, well done,
There
well
we
done
go.
guys, for everything, for this result and for everything else. You've
We've worked for this. We've worked for this. Oh, hang on. Yeah, hang on. Let me very, very quickly. I might not be able to. Oh, yeah, fuck it. We're just gonna go rogue. Andrew wants to come on and do a final. It's coming home, Cobra Bomb. So I just need to. Although it took you 20 minutes. Took you 20 minutes to get on. No, it's fine. We'll all just jump on.
Whilst you get him on, shall I talk about the wrap up? And yeah, so yeah, I hope everyone saw the tweet we put out yesterday. Obviously, we've had some concerns over the last few days with the announcements of impending rail strikes on the 8th, which has been disappointing. And we thought we'll get some feelers from the community, how many people will be intending to come, how many people it's going to affect and won't be able to come, and then how many people just don't give a fuck anyway. I thought I had to put like a third option there for people that just because otherwise you'll get randoms just pressing whatever they fancy. But yeah, the results of the poll, I think it worked out like 25 people still intending to come on the 8th, but there is about 40 people that are not able to make it. So what our intention is to do is to continue with the 8th as planned, and try it's just for those that have booked hotels and that, try and just honour that so that we can give everyone, like, nobody's losing out on any hotel money or anything like that. And yeah, we'll have an event on the 8th, and then what we will do is once the dust has settled, we'll try and get a date in the diary that as many people as possible can come and attend, possibly some point in November, or it might be later. If it doesn't happen in November, it definitely won't be in December because of Christmas and everything. But yeah, and try and do some sort of event that we can incorporate as many other people as possible for that. Whether we do, I was thinking of the idea of running like the small tournament and just having everyone enter pre meetup day. They enter a team in, we lock it in at the start of the meetup, and then we just sim through the tournament throughout a few hours of a day or something like that, just as a bit of fun, because giving a reason to meet up, or there might be other reasons to meet up in the future. We don't know what the future holds. There's all sorts of viruses and diseases out there that could make another lockdown happen, and the season 4 just suddenly come out of nowhere. So yeah, what we're planning we want to honour those 25 people that are still intending to come, because they've obviously booked transport or already live in London. Then the other 40 people will try and get a date in a diary that we'll put out a poll that puts out some dates that we know myself, Chris, and a few others can make, like it's sort of a core group, and then we'll put all of those dates out and we'll go with whatever's got the most traction, essentially. So yeah, we understand that it might be disappointing for some of you, but for now, but hopefully we can make that up to you at a later date. One thing that we do know on that day, that on the Sunday the trains will be running as normal. So if you were planning to maybe travel back on the Saturday night, but you could possibly stay on the Sunday, there is a group on Luke's Discord where there's a few people chatting about accommodation and stuff, and maybe if you didn't think you could afford it by yourself, you might be able to jump in with a few other people and be able to afford something between you. There's someone posted a link to some hostels and stuff as well, which is going to would be dead cheap. Don't know what you'd get. You'd get a bed and a shower at least, but yeah, we just want to.
With about 15 other people, but it's good.
Yeah,
it's good. It's cheap.
Yeah, but yeah, are you gonna care when your when your head hits the pillow at whatever time after several pints? I'm not sure, but yeah, hopefully everyone can be on board with that. It's obviously been a tough thing for us to have to talk about in the last few days. Like, obviously happy with the end of the season and everything, and then to have like the news of the rail strikes, it put a bit of a downer on our thoughts for the end of the season. We didn't want to tackle it until we sort of got all of that out of the way. Just take a couple of days just to think on the approach. So hopefully, if you can still make it, we shall see you on the 8th of October at Temple Bar in Temple in London at 3 o'clock. I think we said 3 o'clock, although I'm sure some of us might be there a little bit earlier to crack on, basically.
We'll likely be lining up some Cobra bombs, Andrew.
Oh yes.
What do you think?
He's put his suit on, hasn't he?
He's here for the ceremony.
It's been on all day. To be fair, I had football, then I went to
Yeah.
So just for the
just
final.
won the Euros, mate.
Mate, coming home.
It's
Great
here.
season.
It's here.
What an ending. Love it.
Cheers, Andrew.
Yeah, unbelievable. But yeah, 8th of October. I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone. A few people like Chris we've met a few times. Craig we've met before. Andrew we haven't met. I haven't met David. I know Martin's coming along.
I think Benno as well.
Luke's.
I think I'm bunking with Benno.
Disabled's gonna. I think it's dependent on travel now for him. But yeah, there'll be plenty of faces in and around from the streams and from content kicking about, and we might try and, for those that can't make it, we could do some form of way of interacting with everyone on the night. We'll have a think about what we could do, what we could achieve. But yeah, it'll be a cracking night, hopefully.
Basically, just a laptop with a Google Meet open. Everyone just to wave at and just join in whenever they like.
Yeah. It'll be. I think it'll be good fun.
Definitely. No, all good. We're gonna have to call this in a minute. Just because.
Been a long
need
time.
To go to bed.
Been a long time. Very, very late for a Cobra bomb on a Sunday night as well.
It's fine. Oh yeah, it's Sunday, isn't it? Christ.
Yeah.
But no, Andrew, how have you? How have you been, pal? Just.
Yeah, very good to say. Appreciate you guys getting me on. I think I kind of got lucky in a way. It just must have been a week where obviously other people are unavailable, and I think I just kind of got lucky in the Discord saying, "Yeah, I'll do it," and took a chance on me. And like Craig said, you get bugged for it. So I'm just looking forward to more in the future, whatever comes away, really.
Definitely. No, but it's been great to have you on. So Craig mentioned earlier, the other guys have. Yeah, just everybody's got a different approach to playing the game, to how they physically play ChampMan and how they play ChampManFPL, and everybody's different views and ways to just talk shit for 2 hours on the stream.
Yeah,
it's not easy.
Craig said I was here just for the drinking, and then I thought, oh yeah, I turned around, there was a bottle of Jaeger in front of me. I was like, yeah, he's probably right there, to be fair. But no, I've loved it. I say, randomly found it in season 1. Always kind of played and got on top of my team, but wasn't that involved with the community and so on, and just stuck with it. So to end up on the stream somehow was brilliant. Loved it. So
no, it's been good.
Thanks again, gents. Appreciate it.
No problem. No worries. Cool. Yeah, Rob. Anything more? Anything more to add?
Yeah, it's been a long free season. I've been around part of the team since I think it was about game week 8 of season 1 that I started helping out behind the scenes, and it's been a long 3 seasons, but a very enjoyable 3 seasons. Seeing the community flourish, made some good friends across the board, and enjoyed it. Lots of great things have happened with helping out with raising money for charities, and just a general support everyone's given each other in which has been a unprecedented time in all of our lives. through COVID and all of that. So yeah, it's been really enjoyable. Yeah, gonna be nice to not have to sit down like tonight till 1 o'clock in the morning, starting to sort out stuff for the game week, and then a Monday night and a Tuesday night and a Wednesday night sorting stuff out. But yeah, it's yeah, thank you for everyone playing. The players are what makes the game what it is, and the community is just by far the best community of people on Twitter. Never seems to be any arguments among people. People just get on with it. Lots of banter flies around, obviously, but people just get on with it. It's not like the other fantasy football communities, especially where there's sometimes things get said and it's not nice. It's refreshing to come back to ChampMan every week. So yeah, thank you all. Yeah, we shall see what happens in the future, but I'm looking forward to a bit of respite from it.
Absolutely. No, thanks, Rob, and I appreciate it. Yeah, like we were saying at the start, like I say, the way that we run this, way we've run the game, I say we've not been on the phone. It's just been, yeah, we've just been getting on with our own bits, but it's just worked. So no, thank you for your support and your time, obviously, in pulling all of the back end data and everything together for the website. You know, on top of all like the double game week comms and everything that you pull in. So no, couldn't do it without you. So no.
Just on another note, yeah, we should give the guys at Gaffer just a quick shout out, because they obviously let us use a part of their website to run the game. A huge shout out to Sean or Ragtime Willie, who does all of the sort of back end development, takes questions from me any time of the day, and all sorts, especially and in the last week I've been asking him stuff like constantly, because we wanted to try and maybe think about doing live scoring and stuff, and how was it possible on the website. And he'd actually he hadn't replied to me for a couple of days, and he'd actually had a baby in that time. So yeah, congratulations as well to Sean, and yeah, thanks again for all the help over all 3 seasons of ChampManFPL, and to yourself, Chris, as well. Yeah, over the 3 seasons you've taken this, what everyone can see, and all the videos just to another level. It's just been, yeah, it just makes it so much more interactive, and yeah, just brilliant. And the fact I can message you and say, oh, do you think this is a good idea? And then sort of 10 minutes later, what, like this? And it's like the thing that I was thinking of in my head. Yeah, it's like, yeah, knowing how to do that, it's just been brilliant.
It's not all good though, Rob, is it? He makes up 89th minute Matt Jansen goals. It's not all good.
Yeah. Yeah,
You asked me. You physically asked me to do that, didn't you?
I think he's earned the right to troll as many people as he fancies, to be fair. No, thank you. And I mean, this season as well, like taking on the stuff of the commentary. I mean, it was a huge undertaking, something that in past seasons many people have been doing over Twitter, but yeah, having that idea, which had been sort of put across, and you kind of took that idea and then just created something absolutely incredible for us all to enjoy. Yeah, it's just brilliant. Yeah, thank you so much for everything you've done this season. And yeah,
it's getting good. It's getting emotional.
Look forward to chinking a glass with you.
Absolutely.
When we see each other.
If anyone wants to chink a glass later, as we've just won the Euros, I'm getting the train down to Trafalgar Square now. If anyone fancies it.
She'll go. She'll just go.
All ChampMan Trafalgar Square tonight.
Should we make that the theme for the 8th? Just like turn up as if we just won the Euros. Yeah. England shirts on everyone. Please.
I might buy an England shirt now with Marcus.
Yeah. Gary Neville for me.
Yeah, I've actually got the that 2004 England shirt. So I think loads of people have got it because it was the reversible one, wasn't it? So I might bring it out on the 8th.
Do it. Do it.
Love it.
Cool. Right. Awesome. No, thanks, Rob. Appreciate that. No, it's been great. And yeah, thanks to everyone who's been playing. Thanks to all the hosts. And yeah, obviously our founding fathers. Yeah. It's just been Andy's simple goal, and obviously James Alapran. We'll always have the spreadsheets. We'll always have the early memories and just everything that kind of this sort of brings how it brings everybody together as a community. Like I said the other day, it was everybody's got their own reasons for playing this, and yeah, for those, especially those who've been even from season 1 through lockdown and how it's helped everybody. I said myself personally, career wise, everything. It's been a big part. So yeah, it's sad to see the end of another season, but it's been great, and yeah, I've enjoyed every second of it. Just thanks to everyone, and I think I was going to find a way to try and play national anthem, but I can't get it up.
This is one thing that's beaten you.
And this is it, and that's it. That's me done. But no. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you do it? How'd you end it? You go, yeah, thanks, guys.
Cheers, everyone, for tuning in tonight. Cheers to everyone that is probably going to be watching this back in the morning, saying, "Oh my God, they went on for that long."
I'll still be at Trafalgar Square in the morning, mate.
Yeah, it's true. Let us know how the hostel is.
Those of you that are still coming on the 8th, we shall see you on the 8th. Really look forward to putting some names to faces or faces to names. Yeah, that
Either's
way around.
fine. Either's fine.
And and then we'll obviously, like I said, try and get a date in that we can have a wider number in the community join in, and watch it. Keep an eye on the Twitter channel over the next few weeks to see what happens in the sim. Do England go on to world domination now? I'll be taking the save file and sticking it on holiday mode for a while over the next few days and see what comes out of it.
I think we'll stick the save file up somewhere as well. I think like where it is now, and let it. We'll run an official sim, and then let you all have this sim to play with. Just look back. It's quite, when you get the sim for the first time, it's quite cool. And then
because you can it's obviously got all the matches from season 1, 2 in there, and you can just go and relive some of those memories if you wanted to as well. And you can see that Titus Bramble did actually score from like absolutely miles away. But thank you everyone.
Cheers everyone.
Cheers guys, top effort.
All the very best, and we'll see you soon. God, awkward wave time.